Witam wszystkich ponownie w Deus Ex i wraz z Odiene.
Hejka.
Boże, tu jest tego dużo.
The New Sons of Freedom, or NSF, is a small group of militant constitutionalists and secessionists operating in the continental United States, particularly in the Pacific Northwest. The group was formed as a reaction to the American government's increasingly authoritarian regime. NSF is committed to fighting the influence and control of a group of unknown people they believe to be the Illuminati with strategic guerrilla warfare strikes. They are suspected of having ties with Janus and the Juggernaut Collective.
Wow.
There isn't much here to go on.
Samizdat is an underground news outlet that likes to think of itself as the real news. They are anti-establishment and anti-almost everything else, including business addresses, so we like to keep our eyes and ears open for any mention of them.
What I need you to do is listen to me.
Okej, to jest oni. Co to jest? Janus.
Janus. I mean, what can you say about him? Or her. Nobody really knows who or what Janus is. But what many believe is that Janus is running the most dangerous hacking group in the world, attacking corrupt politicians and businesses on a global scale. The corporate world is terrified of Janus.
Szczerze? Takich hakerów to można lubić.
Preemptive action would be great if we
There's a
were
rumor that the Church of the Machine God is building a machine that will help bring forth the singularity.
Wow.
Sure, I guess that's a possibility. I'm just not sure what they would plug that machine into.
They don't want to be caught in the dragnet.
Do ludzi, halo! Nie, serio! Jeśli budujesz maszynę, która ma cię zjednoczyć z Bogiem, to co podłączysz do tej maszyny, jak nie człowieka? Tylko mi się strasznie przypomina końcówka pierwszego Deusa i tam też było podłączanie tak ludzi.
The Church of the Machine God has a leader, but all we know about her at this point is that she's a woman and they call her mother. It's creepy, right? I think that's really
Is
creepy.
it or is it not a probable target?
Here we go, the Church of the Machine God, and to some, the Church of the Machine, without the God. And then again, to others, the Singularity Church of the Machine God. This group has so many names and subgroups, it's hard to keep track. And believe it or not, they've been around in one form or another since the early 1970s. There are a lot of contradictory reports on who they are and what they want, but in general, they all want the same thing. They will merge their consciousnesses and become one with the Machine God through a ritual they call Ascension.
To co przed chwilą powiedziałem. Okej.
If there's something here, I'll find it.
Ich już
You've heard
pytałem?
of these guys? ARC, or the Augmented Rights Coalition? They're a human rights group who, on the surface at least, is trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by Dr. Talos Rucker soon after the AUG incident when Rucker started to speak out against the anti-AUG legislation that was being passed by several local governments. If you ask me, it's not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge.
Ouch.
Who am I?
No,
I'm
it's
not
the
guy
right
doing this
call.
fucking
Dr.
job. Who
Talos
the fuck are
Rucker,
you?
former limb clinic doctor and current leader of the Augmented Rights Coalition. Rucker has chosen to leave his native Germany and to live in the Utelek complex near Prague as a protest to draw attention to the upcoming Human Restoration Act vote. Rucker is a pacifist and believes that what is happening in Prague is what will happen all over the world if the Restoration Act becomes law.
To jest przerażające.
You've heard of these guys. ARC, or the
Piotrka, ale to już
Augmented Rights
też było.
Coalition. They're a human rights group who, on the surface
Dlaczego
at
są
least, is
dwa?
trying to provide equal rights for augmented people. It was started by
Nie,
Dr.
bo zobacz, to
Talos
jest to
Rucker
samo, co
soon after
tu.
the AUG
To
incident
dlaczego?
when Rucker started to speak out
No bo
against the
to jest
anti-AUG legislation that was
połączone.
passed by
A.
several local governments.
To jest
If you ask me,
tablica,
it's
tak?
not working. Things seem to be getting worse. ARC preaches non-violence, but a string of terror attacks has put them on the terror watch list. So I'll let you be the judge. You know as much as I do about these guys. They're augmented, well-trained, and very
I'm not
dangerous.
guy doing this fucking
And they
job.
seem to
Who
be
the fuck are
massing
you?
weapons and AUGs for some sort of attack.
Think one of them would
We don't know
pop
why.
up on some list somewhere.
No, nieźle. Wow, tu tego jest troszkę. Od kogo by tu zacząć? Tego pana już znamy.
Otar
What I
Botkavelli.
need you
This
to
guy's
do
a
is listen
classic.
to me.
They don't make many like him anymore. Sharp mind, a real
Patience is the first
businessman.
thing you
One of
learn
those
how.
gangsters who thinks that crime is a
Second,
necessary evil.
these
No,
guys might as well
if it's
be
gonna happen, he's there to make sure people have respect and make good money. Good business. Otar's right-hand man is this guy, Vano. Not the sharpest
police
tool
are
in the
playing
shed, if
stingy
you know
with
what I
sharing
mean. But he's
evidence.
strong
I'm
and
there.
loyal, something Otar values greatly.
Still nothing.
To już wiemy.
I've run DNA checks through
Ah,
all the
the
alphabet.
Diwali called
Just
this
wish
guy
someone would nut up and take
Constantine.
the blame.
Like that's
If there's
supposed to be
something here, I'll
intimidating,
find
right?
it.
We don't have a last
Run
name for
DNA checks
Constantine,
through
but
all the
until his
alphabet.
death in the Rizika bombing, he was a high-placed member of the Diwali crime family,
How's
answering to
security over
Otar
there?
Botkavelli.
These guys might as
We
well be
suspect he has
ghosts.
lots of connections in the upper echelons of the organization, all the
run
way up to
DNA
Radish
checks through all the
Nikoladze and
applications.
beyond.
Composition
All the
is
data I
just a
have.
lot, but it's the
I
trigger that
suspect that
gets
he's a
us.
Khan, a spy that
I
watches the
highly doubt
Diwali
whoever did
lieutenant
this
closely to make
bothered
sure he
to
doesn't
stick
make a
around.
move on the boss.
You'd think one of them would pop up on some list
The
somewhere.
classic
my
Diwali
eyes, but
structure
all I
has
see
two
is strings of
spies, or
cards swirling on
pakhans,
my
working
lid.
for the lieutenant who report directly to the boss, to make sure he stays the boss. Those
I'd
guys are
love to
pretty
get a look
violent.
at the bomb
They
site
don't
myself,
care about
but
jurisdiction.
no dice, not our show.
There isn't
Oh,
much here
here
to
we
go
go.
on.
The Diwali crime family. As you may already know, they're one of the largest crime syndicates in Eastern Europe, but they do business almost everywhere, from Northern Europe all the way to
Zaraz,
the
to
Middle East.
dlaczego on mieszka
After
w
their humble
takich
beginnings in a coastal
kiepskich
town in Georgia,
warunkach?
the Diwali quickly moved from
Preemptive
gambling
action would
to
be
more
great if
lucrative
you were
criminal
to start.
enterprises until they found their specialty, smuggling, which includes human trafficking too. The Diwali can get anything to anywhere. It's as if borders just
That's
don't
all the
exist. to
data
them.
I have right now.
But their rapid expansion came at the cost of their Georgian purity when they started incorporating an ever-increasing number of Russians into the group. If you ask me,
What I hear,
I think a
explosives
major
were
power
designed to get
struggle is coming
maximum
within the
spread.
Diwali. One of the old versus the new, the past versus the future.
I've run DNA checks
I'm
through all the
sorry, we're all in
alphabet.
strung out shape.
The elusive Radic Nikoladze. This guy's a piece of work, driven and ruthless. When
don't
he came
even
up,
know where to
he
start
was the
with
youngest
theorizing
boss in the Diwali
percentages.
crime family. The man spends more money on suits than most people spend on houses. But don't let the looks and the haute couture
State police
fool
are
you.
playing
He's the
stingy
boss,
with
he's
sharing
in
evidence.
control, and he squashed more than a few people who've tried to take him down along the way.
I'll nail it.
Okej, co to jest? Siła i czystość.
hear,
Haha.
explosives were
No
dedicated
tak.
to maximum
Humans
spread.
human, all pure, no augmentations. In
there's
their
something
obsessive
here, I'll
pursuit of
find
this
it.
goal, they have taken extreme measures and are suspected of being responsible
Listening
for
to this
multiple acts
police
of breaking and
chatter?
entering,
My
vandalism,
God,
and
it's a
theft.
comedy of errors.
On occasion, they've even become
These
violent,
guys
being
might as well be
implicated in
ghosts.
several assaults and murders as they push for their goal of human purity.
Just wish
They've
someone
been
would
quiet
nut
since
up
the
and take the
incident.
blame.
I highly doubt whoever did this
To jest
bothered
ciekawe.
to stick around.
Dżin.
There isn't
I
much
would
here
have
to
thought you
go
had
on.
your
I've
fill of
run
these
DNA
guys since
checks
Dubai,
through all the
Jensen.
alphabet.
The
Do you
Jinn,
think one of them
a group
would
of
pop up
smugglers
on
led
some
by
list
twin brothers
somewhere?
Salar and Wazim Alam. Their exact base of operations
No,
is
it's the
unknown,
right call.
but it's most
I'm
likely in
relieved, to be
Muscat,
honest.
Oman. The brothers Alam have been in
Composition
operations
tell us a
since
lot.
2020,
The
and
trigger
have
that
greatly
I-
expanded their
Who the fuck are you?
operations since then,
Right now, I
recruiting
think my
mercenaries,
blood is
ex-military, nationalistic agitators, and other
Listening to
colorful
this
criminal
police chatter?
agitators from Afghanistan,
My God,
Iran,
it's a
Iraq,
comedy of
Saudi
errors.
Arabia, and the surrounding region. They deal in drugs, weapons, medical implants,
These
augs,
guys
and
might
they
as well be
occasionally
ghosts.
throw in some human trafficking.
What I need you to
I'd
do
love
is
to get a look at
listen.
the bomb site myself,
Okay.
but no dice, not our show.
Our arms dealer Shepard, aka John Trent, is a former Special Forces commander and ex-Bell Tower operative. And
think
as
one
is
of them
typical
would
for those
pop up
ex-Bell
on some
Tower
list
employees,
somewhere?
he's been selling off
They're
old
like
Bell
serial
Tower
killers.
tech and
Deep
weapons.
down, they
But
all
we
want
don't
to
need
be
to
caught.
worry about
You
him
learn to
anymore.
have.
He was killed by those
Second.
gold mask guys.
Is
in
it or
Dubai.
is it not a probable
A
target?
dlaczego nie jest połączony ze złotymi maskami?
There isn't much here
This
to go
guy
on.
is the face of the Jinn and a charismatic force of nature. They call him the Bull of the North and the Heart of the Jinn. Real name Salar, works in conjunction with his cold and calculating brother Wasim, who saved his life during the
Preemptive
Aug
action would be
incident.
great if we
He
were
is
to start.
proudly augmented
These
and
guys
parades
might
his
as well
Augs
be
around
ghosts.
wherever and whenever he likes.
all the data
the
I have
hatred of
right
Augs from groups around the world has only emboldened him and his organization.
O,
No ja to rozumiem tak, że o tych
Wasim
maskach po
Alam,
prostu
the
nic
head of
nie
the
wiemy.
Jinn, former
tak,
lone
ale
clinic doctor
nadal
and
byli
surgeon
jakoś
before he
związani
came
z
to
zabójstwem, więc
enterprises.
powinni być
He
połączeni.
brings the same cold and calculated approach he brought to saving lives
They're
to
like
running his
serial
business
killers.
with his
Deep
brother
down, they all
Salar.
want to be caught.
They're posturing.
Bo to jest
as
tak.
opposed to conducting
Wyobraź sobie
actual
sytuację. Jeśli on zginął z powodu masek, to powinna po prostu jeszcze iść linia do niego od tych masek. I tutaj przy tej linii być znak zapytania, dlaczego zginął.
All in strung out shape.
Rozumiesz, o co chodzi?
Good soft chair.
Ale pamiętaj, że on zginął akurat, ale tak naprawdę miał zginąć też ten gość, z którym rozmawiałeś w tym pomieszczeniu.
To znaczy najprawdopodobniej wszyscy mieli zginąć.
No właśnie,
Ale
wszyscy mieli.
nadal, według mnie powinna tu być jeszcze linia do złotych masek. Jako swoiste, co oni, dlaczego chcieli, go zabili, dlaczego chcieli zabić agenta. Swoją drogą,
Tutaj jest bardziej
jest.
na zasadzie, co wiemy o danym kimś, czy danej rodzinie, czy...
to nie
To
jest...
bardziej-
Dobra, chyba rozumiem, dobra.
What I need
Okay.
you to do is listen.
Agent Singh, great poker player. I still owe him 100
list
credits.
somewhere.
So I hope his incursion with the Jinn lasts another few months. You know, maybe he'll forget I owe him the money.
I tyle masz mi o nim do powiedzenia.
You think one of them would pop up on some list somewhere?
Czekaj, tutaj już wszystko dobra. O Boże, jak ja to mam zrobić? No mogę to zrobić. Chwileczkę. Chwila. Dziękuję. Przełącznik. Czy ja chcę to przełączać? Na razie nie. Tum, 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 tum. Okej, na spokojnie. Mnie chyba nikt nie widzi. Tam jest jakiś ludź. Dobra. Oh god. Chciałbym... Chwileczkę, moment. On się może mi... Ja muszę zabezpieczyć te 2 węzły. Tutaj... To jest podpucha moim zdaniem. Dobra. To najpierw tak czy siak muszę to. Teraz to. Pięknie. Wzmocnij. Przejmij. Dziękuję. Gdy ostatnim razem użył pan, nie udało się odpowiednio skasować rejestrów, powinny zostać skasowane. Do odwołania każdy, tuż po panu będzie mógł przejrzeć rejestr połączeń, w tym również tych prywatnych, o ile nie skasuje pan ich... Au! Miller, dziękuję za informację. Chwileczkę, teraz tak, to ja tu mam... No, muszę tutaj wejść. O nie, dobra, tu jest autoryzacja, tu jest bank danych, ok. Ja musiałbym... Nadal muszę w 2 linie iść, to mi trochę utrudnia życie. Ok. Dziękuję. Dobrze. I robimy sniki. Tu coś jest, Kurde. Dziękuję. Hakowanie. Procesor źródłowy można sprzedać. Coś tu jeszcze jest?
No, już tu chyba na górę.
Tak, widziałem. Ale myślałem, że tutaj coś może być jeszcze. Dobra, teraz... Chwileczkę. To jest.
No tędy nie, musisz tą płytkę tam chyba, tak? Czy ja dobrze widziałam? Weź pod...
A, rzeczywiście, dobra. Chwileczkę.
A, bo to może alternatywne wejście było. Dobra. Było
Jest tu jeszcze coś? Tak na wszelki wypadek. Do rzucania. Dobrze, czy ty mnie nie będziesz widział? O! Nie mogę. Okej. Tu jest wszystko. Dobra. Uwaga.
Alex, the whisper chip is in.
Weird, it's already picking up a freak. Jesus, Adam, is Miller in there right now?
Shit, gotta go.
Jensen, I need to see you now.
Psik.
No.
Może być mały kłopot.
Ja się załamię.
Agent Jensen reporting for duty, sir. Tried to do it earlier, but you were on a conference call.
Yeah, I was. Should I be worried about you, Jensen?
Sorry.
That blow you took to your systems. It's not messing with your head or anything, making you do things.
I'm not gonna go crazy and start attacking people, if that's what you're worried about.
You've been checked out then. The problem with your orbs is gone.
I took care of it.
Good, good. God knows with all that's happened, I need you at 100% right now.
You sounded pissed when you called me in. Everything okay?
Don't ever leave the field, Jensen. You'll regret it. As soon as you strap a desk to your ass, you'll be swimming in goddamn politics.
Ha!
The boss is giving you trouble?
What? Oh, that. No, the trouble's state police. They're pushing us out of the Ruzicka investigation. I want you over there to make sure that doesn't happen.
You're putting me on the train station attack? Not Dubai?
Forget Dubai. McCready's handling it.
Good. Thought I'd have to fight him to let me handle this one. Whoever planted those bombs yesterday has a lot to answer for.
Agreed. And we have to find out who they are before the state police fuck up our crime scene.
You said they're trying to push us out?
I sent Fletcher in this morning to oversee evidence collection. Seems he's being detained because he hasn't checked in since.
They can't lock us out. The Czech Republic signed our UN mandate agreement. They gave us jurisdiction over terrorist investigations.
Yeah, well, the former director of their security information services runs state police now. He's come up with a loophole, claiming this attack falls under the homegrown terror exemption.
Homegrown? He's saying it's ARC? The Augmented Rights Coalition?
I don't care what he's saying. He may even be right. I just want us in there so we can find out.
Chang said you've got him cleaning up Intellicam footage that was captured during the bombing. Maybe it can tell us something.
Maybe. But between you and me, Chang's become a little more unglued since Ruzicka. Not sure we can wait for him to get his shit together.
So where do I start?
Technically, you're supposed to speak to our psychologist before getting back into action.
I don't need a shrink.
Convenient because she's not in the office right now, and I don't want to waste any more time.
So how do I get to Ruzicka? Public transportation
Już go
not
lubię.
stopping there.
It will for you once I make a phone call. Head to the metro and call me when you're there. Good luck, agent.
Prosto z mostu i na temat. Mam to gdzieś. Wykonujesz swoją pracę. Ciebie wyłączamy. Wiemy, że jesteś AI. Wieczkę. Czy mogę co... Miałeś tu otwarte? O no nie. Dziękuję.
For fuck's sake, agent.
Mam to Odi, mam.
No i
Na
super.
zdrowie.
I'm doing extra communication scan.
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection.
Dobra, jeszcze nie mam tego ulepszenia, żeby sobie zeskoczyć stąd.
No, that's not consistent with the train station camera.
Właśnie, o co chodzi z tym...
Keep digging.
O co z tym chodzi? Shooting range, no. O, że miałem się tu udać. Okej, okej. Coś jeszcze? I koniec, tyle! To po prostu będę robił piu-piu i tyle?
O, to taki trochę samouczek, jak przełączać właśnie te...
Jak będę potrzebował się dowiedzieć jak... Co?
Jak te amunicje tam zmieniać i tak dalej, tu... Ogólnie
Wiesz-
to chyba samouczek właśnie.
Aha. Zaraz. Tam jest? Nie, to jest słup, dobra. A to może kiedyś się tu wybiorę. Może dadzą mi darmową amunicję.
Hey, Adam. Hey, Adam, hang on a sec. Filling out supply request forms for McCready and his boys is tedious as hell, but I don't want to give him another reason to say no.
Say no to what?
Are you kidding me? Right now, you're the only active augmented agent we have. I'm hoping to change that, been asking him every week practically, but so far, permission denied.
Really? He give you a reason?
Says my stress levels are too high. Told me I should sign up for meditation classes and drag Chang in with me so he'd chill out and stop changing security codes all the time. It sucks because I really wanted to find out who those crashers in Dubai were.
You were saying your stress levels were affecting your chances of becoming a field agent. Why is that?
I have a rare resistance to neuropazine. I need more than the average person, especially in stressful situations. They say I'd be too expensive, so it's not just discrimination. That would be easier to deal with. It's a combination of things.
Well, that combination of things is pretty bad in Prague, and getting worse.
I know, but Interpol was the only agency who would give me a chance, and this is where I was assigned. I have no problem with that. I'll take whatever they throw at me.
Good.
It took me months of rehabilitation, getting used to the new arm, learning how to shoot again, learning how to tie my own boots. But I did it, and I'm better than I was before. I want to help, and I can. My place is out there in the field where I can make a difference. You know that. And if you can do it, so can I.
O, to jest bardzo złe podejście.
Don't give up, Aria. Semper Fi.
Ura.
Jeśli ty sobie poradzisz, to ja sobie Nie. To jest bardzo złe podejście, bo człowiek od razu się wynosi na wyżyny, zamiast do nich dojść. To coś jak stwierdzenie, ej, ten człowiek się dorobił milionów, to i ja mogę. I najczęściej kończy się na bankructwie. Bo ten człowiek jakoś to zrobił i trzeba się dowiedzieć albo jak, albo dojść do takiego samego stopnia wiedzy, jak dana osoba.
I still can't believe Miller gave the gold mask case to McCready.
Oh, I'm sorry, Adam. You were there too. You're probably as pissed about those guys getting the drop on the team in Dubai as McCready is. I don't know what would have happened if you hadn't been there. Agent Singh might have been killed.
After the bombing, when Chang changed all the locks and codes, was he under orders? Was there a credible threat to our location?
Maybe, but I don't think so. You know how he gets. Still, he wasn't the only one overreacting this time. A lot of people have been here for over 36 hours, and the state police have not exactly been cooperative.
I can imagine.
It took several hours before we got the security footage from the train station and surrounding streets. It's like they don't trust Interpol. It's weird. I can almost understand Chang's paranoia.
Well, Chang doesn't trust anyone, especially anyone in law enforcement.
Well, if you thought he was high-strung before, the attack only made him more manic. He's making connections no one else sees, and some that may not be there.
Explosions tend to damage things like sensitive electronic equipment.
Right? Try telling him that.
Well, I better let you get back to work.
Yeah, sure. Talk to you later.
Is that fucked up? I'd love to get a look on site myself, but no dice, not our show.
O, byłem tutaj?
Maybe the connection is that there is no connection. Is that fucked up?
O, nie było mnie. O, łe. Zaraz, nie ma banków danych? A, to trochę ułatwia sprawę.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Poczta. Nowa psycholog. Okej. Dum. Co to? Halo?
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 Nie, halo. Halo. Nie mogę?
Halo?
O co tu chodzi?
Somewhere in this city, there's a mob-owned casino in the sewer. I've heard everything.
Okej, teraz tu. Beci. Okej, czyli tak. Trochę to... Dobra.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
To jest za... Tak, to już wiemy. O, jest! A, nowy kod. Mech. Niepotrzebne mi kody. Mam Co to jest? Co to jest?
No, 2, 2, 2, 2.
Jakie to dziwne.
Access granted.
Odblokuj. Znowu. Te trójkąty mnie prześladują.
No wiesz, no to są znajdźki jakieś tam, co
Haj, wiem. Zaraz.
gdzieś muszą być.
Tu jest jeszcze coś? O, hello. Nie. Ja mogę wyrzucić. No nic. Może będę pamiętał jeszcze o tym. O!
Maybe whoever's in charge doesn't want anyone to feel safe.
It's gonna take them a while.
Jakie blokada? Ja nie wiem, może... O lol. Okej. O, i to rozumiem.
Access granted.
O, ile tego jest? Kamery. Mógłbym to otworzyć, ale nie. Na przyszłość będę miał to po prostu. I co my tu mamy? Hehehe. O, nie mogę, no tak. Nie mam uprawnieniów. Rada Bezpieczeństwa. Chyba wszystko tutaj. Jak ty nie miałeś tego błędu, to ja nie rozumiem.
Alex, did we get anything from the whisper chip?
We got something, but Janus provided the wrong algorithm for the frequencies, so they aren't getting deciphered correctly.
Can you fix it?
I'm a pilot, not a programmer. I can do it, but it's gonna take some time.
Czyli pracujemy dla agencji zwalczającej terroryzm i organizacją, która jest postrzegana jako terrorystyczną, ale walcząca o równość, miłość i braterstwo.
That's quite a look.
Sorry if I was rude before. If the store had been empty.
We all have our roles to play, Sedlak. How's yours going?
It is giving me new respect for criminals who run front operations. Late shipments, supply problems, or random police searches at customs. Ugh.
I thought this store was just a front.
Best Front is a real company. Prahadovos is registered as an international shipping corporation in every country in the EU. I can get an office, way station, or depot up and running anywhere in Europe within 72 hours. I do not suppose you spoke to Agent Chang while you were down there.
He told me you've been hacked. I'm looking into it.
Good.
I will sleep better knowing an experienced field agent is on the case.
Anything you can tell me about this hack?
Chang will know more than me. I just told him something strange was going on. Utility statements being accessed, incomplete information on orders, that kind of thing.
The kind of thing that's easy to miss. Surprised you noticed it.
When you have been doing this as long as me, you start to question every little thing. Plus, that old lady kept coming around.
Old lady?
Chatty thing. I thought she was just lonely, until I caught her staring at the terminal when my back was turned.
Did you confront her about it?
I told Chang. Asked him to put a field agent on it.
Field agent?
We both know the deal, Jensen. There are two types of agents in this office. The ones who do the footwork and work the leads, and the ones who analyze them.
And you think Chang's one of those?
I think Chang lives in his head too much. He is good. He's very good. But it is also good that the task force brought in a new psychologist this month.
Well, I'd better get
Starsza
going.
pani.
I'll let you know if I find anything.
Do not tell me, tell Chang. I have a cover to keep. I'm glad you were not hurt in the bombing yesterday, Agent Jensen. The task force needs good men like you.
Thanks, Sedlak. Take care.
Take my advice. If you were thinking about shipping something with these people, don't. This kind of thing is always happening to me.
Dobrze. To załatwiliśmy chyba większość spraw w tym miejscu. Zostały nowe zadania poboczne. I to wszystko w tym regionie. Bardzo dobrze. To nam ułatwi życie. Ale nimi się już zajmiemy następnym razem. To też ja bardzo dziękuję wszystkim za oglądanie. Jeśli materiał się spodobał, poprosiłem zostawić lajka. Jeśli macie jakieś pytania bądź sugestie, z radością czytam je wszystkie w komentarzu. Ja ze swojej strony jeszcze raz wszystkim dziękuję. Życzę miłego dnia, jak i do zobaczenia.